Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most powerful psychological design tricks ever created. It's a trick that turns a plain old loss into a super compelling reason to keep on trying. You know that feeling, right? You're watching the reel spin. Two jackpot symbols. Bam, bam, they line up perfectly. And then that third one? It just slips right past, landing one spot above or below. It feels like you were an inch away from a huge win. But here's the thing. What if I told you that so close feeling isn't an accident at all? It's not bad luck, and it's definitely not a sign you're getting warmer. Nope, it is a carefully manufactured, incredibly powerful design feature.
All right, so let's really break down this so close feeling, because it's the absolute key to this whole illusion.
You see that near miss, and your brain just automatically goes, whoa, I'm getting close. Or, okay, this machine is about to pay out. We're wired to see it as progress, like a sign that a big win is just one spin away.
Okay, so now we have to separate what you think you're seeing from what's really going on under the hood. And trust me, they are two totally different things.
And here's the crucial part. A near miss isn't an almost win. It's a loss, period. It's just a loss that's been dressed up to look like something exciting. Mathematically, it's exactly the same as a spin where you get, a lemon, a cherry, and a bell. A total dud.
And this, right here, is the heart of the illusion. The machine's display is telling you this story of, you're almost there, keep going. But the math, the actual probability, is just saying, nope, you lost. What you see is specifically designed to lie to you about what is.
So let's be crystal clear about this. Seeing those two jackpot symbols line up means nothing. Absolutely nothing about your future odds. It doesn't mean you're closer to winning. It doesn't mean the machine is hot or due to pay out. It's just a light show, a visual trick, and that's it.
Okay, so if it's just a dressed-up loss, why does it work so well? Why does it feel so compelling? Well, it all comes down to a neat little trick played on your brain.
This is where things get really fascinating from a neuroscience perspective. Studies have shown that when you see a near miss, your brain actually releases a little squirt of dopamine. That's the same feel-good chemical you get when you actually win. So your brain is literally rewarding you for losing. Think about that.
And this creates this powerful emotional cocktail, right? You've got that flash of frustration, so close, mixed with this jolt of excitement, the next one has to be it. And that combination is pure motivation. It makes the loss feel incomplete, like you just have to spin again to finish the story. All right, so how do they actually do it? Let's get into the mechanics of how this whole illusion is engineered right into the machine's code. See, modern slot machines aren't using those old-school physical reels anymore. Nope, they use something much cleverer called virtual reels. You can kind of picture it like this. Behind the three small reels you see, there's a gigantic, invisible reel. And this allows the designers to control, with incredible precision, how often a jackpot symbol looks like it's close to the pay line. And this process is so important to understand. The outcome, win or lose, is decided right there in step 1, by the random number generator. That's it. Everything that happens after that, steps 2, 3, and 4, that's just window dressing. It's pure theater designed to create the illusion of closeness. The almost only exists on the screen, not in the math.
So what's the big picture effect of all this clever engineering? Well, it has a huge and very predictable impact on how people play.
Think about it this way. A clear loss with totally random symbols feels like a full stop, a dead end. It tells your brain, okay, that didn't work. But a near miss? That feels like a green light. It screams, keep going, you're onto something. It creates this powerful illusion that you're getting better or that you're figuring out the machine, when really, every single spin is a brand new, totally random event.
Okay, so this brings us to the most important question. Now that you know the trick, what do you do with that information? How does this change things?
Now, understanding all this isn't going to help you beat the machine. Let's be clear, your odds of winning are exactly the same. But what it does give you is something way more valuable. It gives you clarity. It lets you see the trick for what it is, and that changes how you react to the story it's trying to sell you.
When you can look at a near miss and just see it for what it is, a carefully designed losing outcome, you basically pull the plug on its power over you. That mix of frustration and false hope, it just evaporates. And it's replaced by a simple, calm understanding of how the game is designed.
And really, that's the bottom line here. A near miss is not a signpost on the road to a win.
It's a tool designed to get you to take another step on the road, to keep playing.
So the next time you see those 2 jackpot symbols click into place and that third one sails on by, you'll know exactly what's going on. It's not a message from the gambling gods. It's not a preview of coming attractions. It's just a story. A very, very well-told story, designed by the machine to keep you listening.